See that what we did after we got the space and we traded money for work, we cleaned the space up. On the outside, there was a lot of junk. And then we improved the interior space by painting it. Now, up there above that kind of orangish, yellowish, light-colored painting on the paneling were coffee bags, and it looked really, really good. We'll probably put the coffee bags up there again. Just gives it a nice feel. Probably paint those doors. This doors right here is where the water heater is and the AC unit for this area. You see, and they put a water heater in for us. It's not real big. This counter was their sales counter, and we tiled it. You can see it's got this nice green tile, and a friend of mine tiled it to make it clean looking, and this would be like the coffee area. And over here we had couches and a couple tables and a chair or two. This would be like the cafe coffee area. You can see it's a distinct area you can make for just milling around. You can have a little book area, like you sell choice books or something like that. And then here was going to be the visitor center area. We cabinetry, took it from the other cafe and put it here. It can be made to look a lot nicer, but the idea was this is our visitor center area. And we had on those white things there were all the brochures of attractions in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, and local. Now we're looking at the main area we want to turn into the eating area. That window that this computer is aimed at is the center of where we'd have the bands play. You see the power on the wall, and you see the lighting across the top. The lighting, the fluorescent lighting up there, we were going to put plastic see-through type vinyl that would kind of create the fun feel, energy. And then on the wall, underneath all the fluorescent lighting, were t-shirts of bands that played here. We have 100, 200, 300 t-shirts. We still have them at the house, but these t-shirts were covering up the wood. You hear the echo of my voice. When the furniture's in here, the acoustics of this place are amazing. All right, and the final thing I want to show you is these two rooms. The final thing I want to show you is these two rooms. Here is a room we want to put the deli equipment. Looks like we don't have any light. We had an ice machine set up here, refrigerator, but we want to be able to set up a sandwich refrigerator and a freezer, and possibly put some kind of a flat grill. We're hoping to put the food stuff in here, and this room, these lights don't work. We had our coffee stuff set up. We still have the old counter in here. So here's what you see when you're looking out to serve the customer. You see a coffee area, writing area, and then over there you got quite a good sized space to do music and to have a bunch of booths and tables. Which you don't want to have booths too much because you have to move stuff around for shows. What we wanted to do, if you look at the front door there, is we wanted to paint the floor a yellow and a red that fits our color scheme, and kind of have yellow coming and leading over to the coffee area and red taking over to the music and eating area. So the floor would get painted a bright colors to create a real fun feel and an energy. All right, I'm going to sing just a brief portion of a worship song just to get the feel for the acoustics. Jesus, you are my King. Jesus, you are my key. You can tell I don't have to sing that loud to have a good. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. That sign would obviously be put up there as illuminated, and we would use that to appeal to the people on 268 for coming from downtown Pilot Mountain